one of Chad's main opposition leaders, recently returned from exile, called for reconciliation with the military regime a month before a constitutional referendum. Success Masra, president of the Transformers Party, had fled the country along with other opposition leaders several days after the bloody repression of demonstrations held on October 20 last year to protest military rule. About 50 people, according to the government, or at least 300 according to the opposition and independent observers, were killed by police and military fire in the capital N'Djamena. At least another 600 were rounded up and sent to an infamous remote desert jail where most were convicted and sentenced to prison in a mass trial, before being pardoned. Masra returned to Chad on November 3 after he reached an agreement with the military, led by transitional President Mahamat Idriss Déby Itno. Masra called for calm amongst hundreds of his supporters gathered in N'Djamena, telling him not to seek revenge, a journalist reported. He repeatedly emphasized a conciliatory message, saying he prayed to God to soothe the hearts of the victims and their families and guide them towards collective responsibility. Reconciliation is not surrender, he said. The rest of Chad's opposition, many of whose leaders remain in exile, have denounced the agreement reached between the government and Masra, calling it the latter's cozying up to power in the run-up to elections promised for 2024. They are calling for a boycott of a referendum on a new constitution, which is scheduled for December 17.